Oh, hi. Welcome to the 2018 channel update. I hope everyone's had an excellent year. I'd like to start out by covering my goals moving forwards. Firstly, we're less than 50 followers away from the 1,000 follower mark. I think we're going to hit that threshold pretty soon, at which point we can set a new follower goal of 2,500. And of course, thanks for all the support throughout 2017. It's been incredible. Additionally, I'll be starting a new monthly donation goal, which I'll be calling the Still Alive Fund, because the testing must continue. No, but seriously, man's gotta eat. It's also my intention to continue improving my drumming to the point where I might ultimately provide some fairly entertaining improvisational drum streams. Mostly rock and metal, but who knows. My goal for Quake is an easy any percent run in under 12 minutes and 30 seconds. This will put me in a great position to assault the top 3. And on the subject of old school FPS, I'd like to finish routing Dusk Episode 2 so that I might commence accessible inbound runs in the near future. I'd love to get back into level design again for these two games and produce a new Quake map and possibly even a new Dusk map too. When it comes to rhythm gaming, specifically Stepmania or Eterna in our case, I'd love to reach the top 100 worldwide. This seems like a great goal that isn't too ambitious, but should also give me a lot of motivation, and it should be a hell of a lot of fun in the process. I'd absolutely love it if I could produce a sim file pack too, something I've taken a crack at a number of times in the past, but I think I've been too ambitious with it and I've always fallen short. So we're going to take a very simple approach and just try and get some sim files out there. Lastly, you may not know, but I've written a tabletop role-playing game in the past. It's currently in a very bare-bones format, and I would love to finish and finalize the layout, ready to have artwork commissioned, and ultimately release it as a PDF. Next, I'd like to talk about games I want to beat on stream and possibly speedrun in future. Firstly, Duke Nukem 3D, a childhood favorite of mine, introduced to me by my friend Julian when I went to visit him in Germany. Now, whilst I've played the base game, I haven't played any of the expansions, so it would also be great to beat Duke It Out in DC, Caribbean Life's a Beach, and Nuclear Winter, if at all possible. Now, the next two choices are quite obvious coming off of the back of the year and a half of Quake speedrunning that I've just done. Scourge of Armagon and Dissolution of Eternity, the two mission packs for the original Quake game. Now these are essentially just a collection of fan-made levels, but they've been speedrun in the past and certainly look quite interesting. Malice, 23rd Century Ultra conversion for Quake. Now I've never seen this game, but it's in the Quake engine, so it's gotta be pretty good. Obviously, Quake 2, a whole new engine, radically different physics, a lot to learn. I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to run this one, but I would at least like to beat it. And of course, again, the mission packs, The Reckoning and Ground Zero. Hexen 2, a game that I'm incredibly stuck on right now, but with the use of a walkthrough or a strategy guide, I might just be able to beat it, and it is one I think I'd like to run in future. Montezuma's Return, introduced to me by Pyoxt at the European Speedrunner Assembly. Highly recommend checking out Pyoxt's stream. Very chill. Now, this game has no mouse inputs. Again, it's in the Quake engine, but it's all played on the keyboard, and that makes me extremely nauseous. But if I can overcome that hurdle, it should be a really fun time. Half-Life. Now, Half-Life, again, a game I owned as a child but was never able to beat, so I'd love to complete it, and I'd also love to run it. There's a lot more speed tech in Half-Life than there is in Quake, so there's a bit of a barrier to entry, but it's a challenge that I'm willing to tackle. And beyond Half-Life, there's of course Opposing Force and Blue Shift, the expansion packs, which I'd also love to run. Additionally, Gunman Chronicles, a game made in the Gold Source engine by another studio, which looks quite interesting and probably is worth a visit. Unreal, another childhood favorite of mine. This game terrified me and I could never beat it, so I'd like to finish it again. Now the mechanics here are quite different. There's no bunny hopping or strafe jumping. Instead we have dodging, so I'm not sure if I'll speedrun it, but we'll see how I feel at the time. And finally, Half-Life 2. Oh, an absolute classic. One of the only single-player games I've beaten multiple times, and definitely one to revisit. That's all, folks. Hope you enjoyed the update video, and have an excellent 2018. I'll see you over on Twitch TV /F14M3Z. Peace.